The journey of a Blackwing pencil starts with its graphite. Powdered graphite and clay are mixed until they begin to incorporate. Each of our graphites has a different ratio of ingredients to achieve the desired hardness. Softer pencils have more graphite, while firmer pencils have more clay. That's why a softer pencil is also a darker pencil. These ingredients are run through a series of rollers, further incorporating them. They're then added to yet another mixer. This time, water is added to form a paste. The amount of water varies depending on the graphite hardness. The hydrated graphite is poured into an extrusion machine, where the graphite is formed into logs. These logs are then loaded into another extrusion machine and pressed into long, thin strands. The graphite strands are loaded onto a spool before being cut to size. Now it's time to dry and bake the graphite. The cores are placed in metal canisters for drying. The canisters are slowly rotated so the graphite dries evenly and doesn't stick together. Once dried, the cores are placed in carbon-lined boxes and baked in a furnace at 1000 degrees Celsius. After they come out of the oven, there is one final critical step. The graphite is soaked in hot wax. This incorporates wax into the graphite cores, giving Blackwing pencils their signature smoothness. With the graphite cores finished, they're ready to be boxed and sent to the woodworking facility. At the woodworking factory, slats made of sustainable instant cedar are loaded into the grooving machine. This machine cuts channels or grooves into the slats where the graphite will be inserted. A thin layer of glue is applied to the slats before the graphite is placed in the grooves. Another slat is placed on top of the glue, and the finished pencil sandwiches are clamped for drying. Once dry, the sandwiches are sent through a shaper. One side is cut, then the other, giving the pencil its hexagonal shape. The pencil sticks are inspected to make sure each graphite core is centered. They're then boxed up for painting and printing. We're now at the painting factory, where the lacquer is mixed for each batch of pencils. A coat of paint is applied, and the pencils are sent around the room to dry. Another coat is applied, and the cycle continues. Each pencil needs multiple coats of paint. Some designs need more than 10. Once the desired color is achieved, a pearlescent or matte top coat gives the pencil its finished look. Now it's time to apply the Blackwing logo. The formula for this is simple: heat and pressure. The painted and printed pencils are now ready to be finished. They're loaded into our one-of-a-kind machine, along with Blackwing's signature ferrule. The machine takes the pencils and the ferrules and joins them together. With the eraser applied, the finished pencils are inspected by hand and packed into 12 packs.